Hey all, well it's Danny at Dynodaze and today I am doing something which I don't normally do, but seeing as I've got an abundance of hybrid racing stock landed, I thought I'd open some boxes. So we're going to go through some of these things, some of these products that we're selling now, which is the hybrid racing stuff. We've been working on K20 stuff for a long time and we've started mapping a lot of Fn2s and EP3 Civics. And we're seeing a lot of different parts being used, and we know what we see good gains with, and we see parts that we are confident in, and we took the plunge because we love the hybrid racing stuff. We love the hybrid racing brand and the ethos behind some of the development of the parts. So I've got a great deal of stock, and yeah, I'm really happy about it because I don't know whether you realise this, but over COVID, over the last sort of 18 months, businesses like mine have struggled to not only get the parts on order, but actually have them available to sell to the customer. Now, in the past, we've drop shipped numerous parts from various companies. A couple of examples are like Scorpion and Cobra exhaust, Miltech exhausts, Skunk 2 products, etc. We've always had the ability to drop ship these parts, but as COVID kicked in and the supply chain started to sort of get squeezed because parts were coming from different countries, we decided the best way forward for our business was actually to stock everything, and we do now stock everything. So we stock a lot of inlet manifolds, exhaust manifolds, fuel rails, induction kits, all for the K20 stuff, EP3s, Fn2s. We do a lot of K20 swaps here, so it's always good to have parts in stock. We've got, in this particular batch, we've got cables, short shifters, intakes, fuel rails, coolant hoses. We've got the lot, and a lot of these parts are stuff that we use on a regular basis. We like the fact that the quality of the hybrid racing stuff is up there with the best, and no one is saying that any of these parts are cheap, but with in the same respect as Dynodaze, you know, we're not the cheapest out there, but we're certainly quality, and these parts are certainly that. They certainly are quality. So we're going to go through some parts. I don't know whether to make separate videos. Maybe I'll make separate videos, or we'll just do. Should we just go balls deep and start opening boxes and have fun doing it? I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's start with the hybrid racing fuel rail for the K20. Okay, so do excuse the fact that I've got my legs out in this video. You'll notice, obviously, we've got the banner up there, so that's being displayed in all my YouTube videos from this office. But here we go. We've got the hybrid racing fuel rail. This is in the box. This is as it comes. I love the colour scheme. I love the branding. I think it's fantastic. Let's open the box. What we've got. So as you can see, we've got an absolutely quality looking fuel rail. Now the fuel rail is obviously, as long as we've got quality materials, which these are, they don't tend to cause you any problems at all anyway. But this one looks particularly lovely. I love the branding. Obviously, if we wanted to, we can fit a fuel gauge there, and we've got fittings and fixings and blanks for each end, so we can tidy up the bay. But that's as she comes, and what a beautiful bit of kit that is. And look how protected it is. I love this. I love this stuff. You know, it's the difference between buying something beautiful from the States or buying it from Taiwan. But yeah, fantastic bit of kit. Doesn't it look gorgeous? I've got some photographs of it fitted in engine bay, so I'm going to share those. And the owners have helped me in the modified Fn2 owners club by sharing images of these with me. So I'm going to show you those. So I'll roll some footage. I'll put some photographs up of these, and we'll move on to the next part. But yeah, this one in particular is listed. Here's a part number.
and it's listed as black, and it is certainly black. And yeah, there's the part number if you want to check that out. These are available on our website, so please do go and check that out. Obviously, we do all sorts of payment plans, but if you want us to fit one of these whilst your car's here, you just give us a shout and you get it booked in. But such, like it says there, premium Honda racing gear, and it certainly is that. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I've opened this box now. You know what that means, don't you? Now I've got to fit it to my car. I'll never make any money at this rate, will I? Just modify my own car. But okay, if anyone wants one of these, then give me a shout. Let's move on to something else.
Okay, so next up, guys, I've opened the box for the silicone coolant hoses for the Fn2. Now, these come in one colour, I believe, and they are hybrid racing black. Thanks for purchasing. Thanks for purchasing, Dan. Now, obviously, these are floor aligned, so as you can see inside there, we got protection. Don't want to wrap them out of the bag. I think you're going to get the general gist of this, but it's basically a very sexual silicone hose. It appears to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting the ply lines, but several. They're nice and thick, look good quality. Beautiful logos on them, whether you can see that or not, but beautiful logos on them. Say the hybrid racing, so everybody knows you've spent some money. Yeah, fantastic bit of kit. I'm really impressed with those. Oh, I've opened a box now. I'm gonna have to put them on my own car, aren't I? I can see a trend here. I can see a trend here. So what else have we got in the box? We've also got this little hose. This is the filler neck Civic 8th Gen Civic filler neck hose. That's cool. Filler neck. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so they're back in the box. We'll put that into. Should we put that into Dan's pile for what's getting fitted to Dan's car? I think so. I think so. So I get it back in the box. Right, let's move on to something else. Okay, nice. Next up, and one of my particular favourites, and again, like I said earlier, because we've mapped on these parts and we've seen great gains that we're really happy with, it made sense for us to offer this product because it's so much easier in this parts game to sell stuff that you believe in. It really, really is. If it's something I would fit to my car, then I know that I'd want to sell it to a customer because I believe in it. This is a cold air intake system for the Fn2. It's a great big box. And you think to yourself, how can the box be that big when the HKS box is tiny? Let's find out. Okay, so we've got some wrapping. Well, there's a lot in this box. And the first thing is this ginormous, I'm going to open this bag. This ginormous filter. Wow. That is a big boy. And I'm dropping parts all over the floor. I never said I was a professional YouTuber. So, but let's get this out. This is the bit that counts, isn't it? Look at that lovely bit of kit. Oh, it's massive. Now, this one's actually being fitted by Dynodaze to a customer's car in a week or so. So that's going to be great. But also, we've got a customer and colleague and friend, and he's got a YouTube channel. And I will drop the link. I will drop the link so you can see. But he's managed to convince me to semi-sponsor him with one of these. And there's a lot. Look at that. MAF housing, hybrid racing. Beautiful. There's a lot to this kit. A lot to it. Does it come with coolant hoses? Whoa, look at that. It comes with all sorts of hoses. It comes with brackets. I think that's a coolant hose itself. It's a big ball, and this is why it's going to make the power. Look at that. That's as big as my leg. Whoa, lovely bit of kit. Yeah, that is nice though, isn't it? And again, it's floor lined inside, and it is at least 5-ply, I think. So it's a great big piece of hose. That does look like a coolant hose. So I'm going to have to compare that in a moment. But we've got these sections, obviously, as you can see, and that makes. So I'll take some photographs when we finally fit this, It's got a great big battery tray, but it's important to remember that the Americans developed these kits on the FD2. So whether all of the kit will be in use or not remains to be seen. But every time we've seen a car with one of these fitted, it's looked absolutely beautiful and done a really good job on the dyno. So that, wow, that is a big bit of kit. I'm actually quite shocked how much is in that kit. But in a price comparison with things like the InGen and the CPL big ball racing kit that I've got on my car, it's a lot cheaper. So I'll be honest with you, the quality looks absolutely fantastic for the money. I've opened the box now. No, seriously, that one's actually sold to a customer. So that one's getting fitted, and we'll make a video of Jason fitting that, I think that'll make sense. So yeah, so we'll get that done. What a bit of kit. I'm going to take some, I've got some photographs, so I'll put them in this video of that piece of kit fitted to an Fn2. Yeah, it looks sexual. You can see why it makes power, because it's got a flow. It's such a big bore, and in comparison with the other kits that are thinner bore, you can sort of understand where the power comes from. But the cone filter looks immense. Yeah, so there will be a YouTube video of that kit being fitted by a customer, sponsee. I sponsor them, so they are a sponsor. I'm the sponsor. Or are they the sponsor? I don't know, one or the other, but we sponsor them, so hopefully he'll get a video up of it fitting and it will look sexual. Fingers crossed. Right, on to the next part. What else should we open?
Again, sorry about the state of the office and the fact that I'm wearing shorts, but here we go. This is an Fn2 short shifter in the box. Let's have a look what we got. Okay. So, shall we lay it out? I think we'll lay it out. Let's move me scissors, so we'll sit on them later. Okay, so what's in my box? Okay, here we go. So it looks like we've got some fittings. Nice. Got some little fittings here. They're very nice. Very nice. And we've got a pass the parcel type of deal going on here. So let's get this opened. So I'll drop it on the floor and completely muller it. I'm not going to pretend I've got noise cancellation, so sorry about the rumble in the back. This better be sexy after all this unwrapping. Oh, well, hello there. Hello, my little beauty. Let's pop that there for a second. Okay, let's get rid of that. What have we got ourselves? Well, look at that little contraption. That's stunning. Look how well that's built. All branded. Yeah, that's fantastic, isn't it? That's absolutely beautiful. I'm trying to work out in my brain. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Now I'm led to believe that this modification is absolutely fantastic. So I have not tried this part myself. I've tried various other shifters. I've not tried this part myself, but I've been speaking to the guys that supply these parts to me, and this is genuinely one of their best sellers. And this is in a black, as you can see, and I think it's called, it is in fact called Dust Black. And obviously with the Hybrid Racing logo being what it is, which is black with white writing, this looks $1 million, and they're American, so $1 million is apt. But yeah, that's fantastic. I've opened the box now, haven't I? Oh, this tread's getting expensive for me. I just can't live without this part in my life. So I think I'm gonna have to fit it, aren't I? That looks stunning. If that works half as good as it looks, then that's one hell of a shifter. Now, a good friend of mine has got one of these in gold, I believe, and it looks absolutely sexual. So we're going to have to roll some photographs of those as well, so you can see what they look like in the car. But apparently it's an absolute dream to use and makes a great big difference. Now we fit a lot of clutch bypass lines, and that makes a big difference. But if you want a quick shift, this is the piece of kit to get. I'm giving you the hard sale here. This is not a shopping channel. This is just me being excited, very excited. There's a long pause there, wasn't there? Of these parts that have come into stock, and I really like that, and I want it, and I think I work hard enough, and I deserve it. Perhaps you guys can tell me in the comments below whether I deserve to fit this to my Championship White Fn2 Civic or not. But that is going to be one of our best sellers. Again, it's on the website. It's ready to rock and roll. If you want one, hit me up. But you're not having that one, because that one's going on my car, I think. What a lovely piece of kit. It's just built so brilliantly. You see a lot of parts, you know. I see a lot of parts, and they're not a patch on that. Fantastic. For those of you watching with a Mitsubishi Colt, yes, I'm going to get one of these designed for you guys. Oh, it's all Honda Civics now. No, you know I love the Colt, so let's get one of these. Let's get one of these designed for the Mitsubishi Colt as well. Yeah, sick. Love it. Right, what else have we got? Have we even got anything else? Let's have. Okay, so some of the other parts were much the same. Obviously, we had intakes for EP3s I could have shown you. We had short shifters for the Honda CRZ I could have showed you. But I decided this is the next thing on the list, really. And with the shifters comes hybrid racing's performance shifter cables. And these things are beautiful. And when we're doing K-swaps, it's always been the cables that have slowed us down. But now we've got access to cables. Now this particular set of cables is for a K-swap. So it means that we can do the job in-house very quickly. The quality of these things, I'm not going to open this bag up right now, but the quality of these things is brilliant. You can see the quality. They're just gorgeous. Lovely bushings, lovely rose jut. That is a really nice cable. I don't want to sound like a complete salesman, but it comes with absolutely everything you're going to need to fit them, and this is going to do the job first time. These would be a great upgrade to your standard old tired cables anyway. Got some nice action in that. Some nice action. So these would be an upgrade anyway, even if you weren't doing a K-swap. Again, something that might be required on my Fn2. So we shall see. But plenty of parts in stock. I'm going to have to take lots up to the stores. I've got these parts replicated, more on order. And we've got other YouTube channels that are doing us a great service and fitting some parts for us. So brilliant. So yeah, I'm really happy with those parts. So as my old dad would say, closing arguments. Yeah, really happy with the hybrid racing stuff. I'm particularly proud to be involved with this brand, and that doesn't happen very often. Sometimes in late, I have been getting increasingly more disdain with various different suppliers. You guys that speak to me on a regular basis know exactly what's going on with certain brands of parts. But in particular, I am over the moon to be working with these guys. Such a quality outfit, parts readily available, quality parts that are just fantastic. Thanks for watching this video. I know this isn't what I do normally, and I also know that I might be absolutely making a hash of this. So do let me know in the comments if I should not give up my day job, as Mark on YouTube told me this morning. I am going to give you guys the opportunity to win a Dynodaze retro t-shirt. Here it is. This is a lovely shirt. All I want from you is to let me know what you think of hybrid racing parts, what you think of my video. Comment down below in the video, and I'll probably get our winner for it to pick a comment at random
later on in the week when we've passed some views, shall we say. I'm going to start editing this video in a bit, get it up online. We've got plenty more videos to drop soon because we've got lots of work to do. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching this video. And like I say, if you want to grab yourself some Dynodaze merch, comment on this video and let me know if you've fitted hybrid racing parts, if you've got hybrid racing parts on your car. Yeah, we'll have a chat. We'll have a chat in the comments, won't we? So yeah, thanks for that, guys. Peace out. I seem to have spent a lot of money sat here. I've just worked it out. I've spent some money on my Fn2 Civic again. My accountant is going to be like, what are you doing? And I'll be like, that's for research and development, that is. I needed it. I needed it. He'd be like, what's the meaning of this hundreds and hundreds of pounds worth of parts for your own car, Daniel? And I'll be like, I needed it. It's like, you know, some businesses send employees to a spa. They do team building sessions and things, and they all get to go ape and swing from ropes and do adventure playground type stuff and team building, rock climbing. Well, there's only me really involved in the parts business, and my team building exercise is building my Fn2 Civic. So I've spent some money, and this is at the end of the video, and you might not have even stuck around to see this bit, but I'm 3 parts depressed about the money that I've spent and 7 parts excited that I get the opportunity to do this kind of crap. So sweet.
Before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.